Welcome back to Pilgrim Lanes in Holbrook for the second string of this third round Pro Series playoff match between John Zappi and Craig Holbrook. John Zappi starts this string on lane 8, and he's 45 pins behind after throwing a 131 string in the first string because Craig Holbrook threw a 176 at him. And John starts off with a nice conversion on this 6-7 with some wood. You can see how he does it. John obviously needs a big string to come back from that 45 pin deficit. And he's got 8 on the spare. And a good chance to make another one, as he has 3 and 6 with a piece of wood in between them. And he's got it. It came off the wall. It was actually a slightly dangerous piece of wood, but it came off the wall. So 2 spares to start with. And here's Craig Holbrook coming off the 176. And he's got 9. Is it going to be 10? Yes, it is going to be 10. So he starts off. Starts out just the way he finished off the first string with a strike. He had that triple strike in the first game, and this one is a solid 1-3 pocket hit. And he punches through the middle. He's got the 2-3-4-6. Takes just a 3 pin, so it's going to be a 7 fill on the strike. And it will be an 8 box. So John Zappi comes back up to fill that spare in the second, and he's got a chance to make up some ground on Craig Holbrook. And that will make up some ground. That's a strike for John Zappi. Let's have a look at the replay. It's a solid high flush 1-3 pocket hit, and not much doubt about what's going to happen there. So now John needs to put a big fill on this strike and keep going. And he misses the head pin and comes up with 4 horsemen right plus the 8 pin, the notorious Caleri. Just a 5 pin. This is a tough spare to make, so. What I can do with this. Just punches out the 3, so it's only a 6 fill on the strike. That's a little disappointing. 54 after 3, nothing wrong with that, but and 7 for 61 through 4. But he's got a lot of ground to make up. Craig Holbrook misses the head pin, drops 5, leaves the 1, 3, 6, 9, 10. And he makes a nice try at that, goes to the outside of the head pin and gets everything except the 9. So he'll try and clean this up for 10. Got it. That gives Craig 35 through 3. So he's lost 19 pins of the 45 pin lead, so it's still a 26 pin lead. Again, he misses the head pin to the left. This time he has just the 4 horsemen on the right side. 1, 3, 6, 10. And he just barely misses the head pin, taking out the 3, 6, 10, leaving the head pin. So Craig is going to pick up at least a couple of pins. It's just going to be a 9 box. Craig has 44 through 4. John Zappi trailing by 28, and he has another strike. Taking a second look at it. So that's a strike for John Zappi. Very important. And he's got 7 on the first ball, leaving a 3-5-6 triangle. This is obviously every mark opportunity is important for him here, trying to come back against Craig. And he's got that triangle for a spare. Just kicked it off the wall. Got it a little thin, but the 3-pin came off the wall and took out the 6. So here's Craig once again. Wow, and again, Craig has an answer. He just drops the hammer right on top of the one by John Zappi. As you can see on the replay, wow, that's fast. That is just stuffed in the pocket. Nothing left on the deck. So that's an answer, all right. And is it going to be another double strike? Not quite, but it's a 9 drop for Craig Holbrook. And the 8-pin with a plank in front of it. Don't imagine he's going to have any trouble with that, and he doesn't. So John Zappi comes up with just 4 boxes remaining, and he's down by, well, quite a few. I think 22 plus the fill. And there's an awfully good ball by John, but he doesn't have much to work with here. He's got a triangle on the left side plus the 10, and a piece of wood that's really probably not going to help him that much. He's going to have to try and do something with it, but yeah, you can see it just wasn't in the right spot to enable him to convert that spare. And it's going to be an 8. So John has 105 after 7. And now in the 8th, he has got 5, and kind of a difficult leave. The 3, 5, 6, 9, 10. Makeable, but that's it's a lot of pins to cover. And he doesn't quite catch the 3-pin, just takes out the 6, 9, 10. Not what he needed at this point. It's going to be 10 bucks, and John has 115 after 8. Craig comes up working on that spare, and he drops 8, leaving the 4, 7 with a piece of wood in between that should help him take it down. Yeah, but he's still got to hit the 4-pin. And he does. That's his 3rd mark in a row. That gives him 92 with the ball working through 7. Craig is being pretty tough on his teammate from Maria Subs, John Zappi. He drops 7 on the spare and doesn't quite make that. He gave it a good bid, trying to convert that 3-6-7, but just took out the 3-6. So he will take a 10 box, and that means that with 2 boxes left, Craig Holbrook is still leading by 39 pins over John Zappi. John throws a nice ball in the 1-2 pocket, leaving the 5-10 with a couple of pieces of wood that look pretty good. Like he looks like he should be able to make this. And sure enough, he does. The ball takes the 5 and the wood takes the 10. And there is another strike. It's just, it's pretty incredible. John is bowling a really good match here. He's going to put up an excellent score for 2 strings. But not enough to beat Craig Holbrook on this particular occasion. Drops 6, and he'll have 1 more ball. And it's going to be a 9 fill on the strike, and that is a 154 game for John Zappi and 285 for 2. but it's not going to be enough. Craig Holbrook drops 5 with the first ball, missing the head pin. Craig, of course, is the top seed in this Pro Series playoffs tournament, having won the Bowler of the Year honors. He's got an 8 in the 9th box, so he's got to fill out the 10th. First prize in this event is going to be $1,400, with $700 going to the runner-up in the finals. And Craig punches the head pin off, but he's going to move on to the 4th round. He'll take a 10, and that's a 127 game. As you can see, the scores: Craig Holbrook 303, John Zappi 285. Excellent bowling by both guys. But Craig Holbrook is the one who will move on to the next round.